Hey guys, this is Tony from DecoNetwork, and in this video I'll show you how to import your own custom color palette. So where we'll start is in your admin section. We'll go to Decoration Processes. Then you're going to choose the decoration process that you want to import for the color palette, and then you go to Color Palettes. So from here, what we'll do is let's add a palette, and I want to copy an existing palette. Oop, and I'll delete that one. Okay. And I'll call this a Pantone. I want to do a Pantone colors. We get asked about Pantone colors every now and then. So you can do Pantone colors. We're just going to need the conversions as they need to be either RGB, CMYK, or hex values. So we'll take this and then let me save it. Okay. So then what I'll do is export the palette. And then we're going to open it up. Okay. So the reason I wanted to export the palette rather than start with a blank one is I just wanted to show you how this needs to be formatted for this to be imported properly. So there's 8 columns here. The first 4 columns, A through D, these are CMYK values. So if you have the 4 digits or 4 values for CMYK, you're going to put them in here, CMYK. And then the next 3, E through G, are RGB values. And then H, of course, is the name of the color. So now that we understand what these are for, I'm just going to delete these. So we'll just do a few, just so I can give you an example of how these are going to work. So the next step is you need to have these values ready and input them into your spreadsheet here. So there's a lot of tools you can find for certain, if you're doing Pantone colors and you want to go to RGB values to find those, or if you're just doing other colors that aren't available on your list of options from our current palettes, you just want to find wherever you can get those values. So I found this website that's converting Pantone to RGB. So I'm just going to put a few in here, and we'll go from there. And I'll just delete these now that we understand how these work. And I'll just start grabbing a few of these. I won't do a ton of them, just enough to get us started here, just so we can see how this works. So I'll take a yellow. I'll take an orange. I'll grab a red. And maybe I'll go to another page and grab a blue. Okay. Okay, so I'm putting numbers here. For those of you that are not familiar with Pantone colors, they name them in terms of they have numbers for the colors. But if you're just using a traditional palette where they might have names, of course, you'll put it in the H column here. And if whatever you're not using, we need to put some values here. So just make sure that you have something in here. I'll just put 0 across the board here. And then with Excel, or I think the majority of whatever spreadsheet software you're doing here, you can just drag it down on the column and it'll fill out here. Okay, so we're all good there. And let's go and import it. So I'll go back to DecoNetwork. And then we'll go to Import Palette. Choose CSV. And I'll name it Pantone again. I'll just name it. Okay. Choose my file. And then we'll click Save. Okay, so it's been imported here. And I can click it. And there we go. So I have my custom colors imported, my Pantone colors imported. And if I ever need to, I can just come in here and add more but you see the benefit of doing it with a spreadsheet where you can just uh, go through and do it like that. So hope this helps, and thanks for watching. Take care.